get down to brass tacks, gentlemen.
This is it. The American dream.
Let's just cut the crap and get down to brass tacks here.
This is it. The American dream.
Let's get down to brass tacks here.
This is it. The American dream.
But let's get to brass tacks here.
Need to fucking practice, Randy!
Welcome back. It is the Brass Tacks Podcast, episode 104. We are your hosts, Rick and Adam. My name is Rick. Is Adam talking, or is he just sitting there?
I said, yes, queen.
No one heard it. Literally no one heard it.
Yeah, I was muted. So. Yas, queen. Isn't that funny how people say yas, queen?
It's not.
Yeah.
It's especially not funny when you go for a joke and your fucking microphone's muted.
It's even better when I do that.
104 episodes in, and this piece of shit can't get an intro right. Anyway, we're back again. Looks like Adam's gonna keep trying that joke out. I don't understand why.
Just keep peppering it in there.
Thanks for being here, everyone. Appreciate it. Sitting here trying to get cameras figured out and whatnot. Poor Robert over here is feeling the hurt from antiquated technology, but what can you do? It's always something.
I guess I just make more money.
You should.
Myself on a bootstrap. Yeah.
Have you guys ever bootstraps?
Free computer like Adam. Can't get a free computer like Adam.
I already told you why Adam gets free computers. His sister's a hero.
No. Well, that's not true, actually.
By the way, I'm Rabbi Red Eye. I'm joining them today.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, folks.
The illustrious Rabbi Red Eye. Anyway.
Yeah, Logan couldn't make it. He was actually in Haiti, and I don't know if you were paying attention to the news. Haiti had an earthquake, and there's a tropical storm about to hit there, so he's going to be swimming for a while. So,
a lot going on in Haiti these days. What with presidential assassinations, earthquakes, inclement weather. Not a good time to be a Haitian. But then again, when is it?
Do you think if they changed the name to Lovey, it would change the whole, whole perspective of things?
I haven't even faded the music out yet, and I want to kill myself. Or you go.
What? Call in.
Jesus Christ. Go ahead, Robbie. What were you saying?
I was saying, what do you got to lose? Just try it out,
Yeah, they literally have nothing to lose. As far as the Western Hemisphere is concerned, they're like the poorest country in the world. Yeah. Western Hemisphere.
Just change it to Lovey and
give it a shot, dude. So, call it Lovey, and maybe that'll help out. I could tell you what won't help out: the Dominican Republic, who is literally right next door. And they seem to just put them on the pay no mind list.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what are you gonna do? Not enough to go around. This world of excess.
That's why Robbie doesn't need it. Fucking go get your bootstraps, dude.
Have you guys
get your goddamn computer?
Have you guys seen these fucking memes that circulate on social media and stuff like that, where it's like pictures of these exorbitant dining bills and shit like that, and it's usually followed up by a caption that says like, "As a man, you should be able to afford this" and stuff like that. It's like, I don't understand where we lost our way as a society, where like for some reason opulence or affluence translates into being a man or being any more, I guess, human than anyone else. It's just so fucking stupid, man. I really do get tired. Like I deactivated my Facebook profile and I'm just done with that shit for a while.
So that's why you look like a 15-year-old?
Oh no.
Excuse me?
Oh no. I know.
Like a 15-year-old.
I look like one?
Yes.
From the 50s.
Yeah, that's more acceptable.
Yeah.
I'd rather look like a 15-year-old than a fucking wizard.
Oh, dude,
Nothing?
wizards are badass. Unless you're saying 15-year-olds are
It
badass.
depends on the definition of wizards you're talking about.
No.
Depends how mature that 15-year-old is too.
Adam would know. See, Adam makes enough money to get away with dating 15-year-olds.
Oh,
He's a vice principal. He's got his pick of the litter.
yeah.
Anyway, we should bless up a true mensch and radio legend. Mr. Fez Whatley passed away today. If you don't know who he is, he was one of the hosts of the Ron and Fez show. Been in radio forever, and then also he retired from the show due to mental health reasons and just
Well, he had heart issues for years.
Right. Well, yeah, I mean, but he retired from radio for other reasons. But anyway, yeah, he was fighting different heart issues and stuff like that. And finally, as Ron Bennington said today, his heart finally gave out, and wanted to bless him up. Wanted to, because this was a good guy. This was a dude who was like literally just universally loved by the community, loved by the listeners, and was just fucking hilarious when he wasn't crying about something.
When he wasn't having a severe mental breakdown.
Yeah, or talking about standalone fruits and things of that nature. And let us not forget the baby Hitler bit. That
was the best.
the man committed to every little bit that he would do. So I mean, bless up Fez, and much love, dude. I was listening to Honeycomb Hideout. They've been playing a lot of old Ron and Fez episodes and shit like that. And there was this really, really funny one today. I was in the shower and I was just laughing my ass off in the shower, and I got soap all up in my mouth and shit. But it was Ron Bennington. He was talking about how when Star Wars Episode 1 Phantom Menace came out, Fez wanted to do this midnight premiere for all the listeners. So they got this theater together, like they made it to where like just them and the listeners could occupy one of these theater rooms and watch the movie together when it premiered. And Ron was talking about how pissed off he was when it was like 1 a.m. and he sees Jar Jar Binks on the big screen. He looks over and Fez is passed out, just sleeping. And Fez is like, yeah, I fell asleep during the pod race. And Ron's just pissed off. But there were so many moments like that. And then like during his, they played the episode where he was, saying his farewell to the show and retiring from radio. And all these listeners were calling in, and it wasn't like your traditional comedy radio show where people are laughing and just like shit like that. These people were like really emotionally invested in the show itself and also in Fez and his personality. So fly high, young Fez Whatley. You're the man.
Dude, isn't it crazy? Jar Jar Binks was created by George Lucas, who has a black wife.
He kind of looks like Whoopi Goldberg.
Yep.
Still too soon for that one, Adam?
Yep, sure does. No, I was just gonna say, like, his wife's black. And he made a character Jar Jar Binks. Like, was he just trying to piss his wife off or something? Like, I don't know.
What are you trying to say?
Jar Jar Binks is like a soft shoe black person, basically, it comes off as. Like, it's ridiculous.
I don't know how much of a hand George Lucas had in the creation of Jar Jar Binks.
He wrote Jar Jar Binks into that movie, dude.
I don't know. I think that might have been pressure from the production company or something, dude. I can't see a man who created the space opera that is Star Wars. I can't see him doing something like that intentionally. I just don't.
Really?
Yeah,
Years before that, he was just adding shit to the old movies, like CGI shit
Ewoks.
and redo. Yeah, oh, the Ewoks.
Yeah, that was a problem.
Take down the Empire. Come on.
Well, let us not forget.
Oh, man.
Let us not forget the Cantina remake where they started. Remember the whole song and dance number and shit like that. That was that. You're right. Now the more that I think about it, that is something that I guess.
He added it. Like, it was like, like what? I thought it was just that was all it should have been.
Yeah, it was supposed to. Oh, big fucking surprise! I'm not getting any goddamn I'm losing my fucking stream again. Literally like 10 minutes into it, it's saying YouTube's not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. That's good. Every fucking week. That's really cool. I'm sorry if you're at home watching right now and this is happening again. I'll try to have this fixed by next week because this is just ridiculous every fucking week.
Gotta get a cool breeze up in here.
It's just pissing me off, dude. It really is just starting to become...
You can't control it. What are you gonna do?
It just pisses me off, dude. I don't fucking know. Hopefully, I don't know. I can see that it's streaming on my end. Hopefully it's streaming on you guys' end. Let me know in the chat if it's breaking up for you guys. As usual, I always post the audio only stream on every other audio podcast platform there is. So if you guys want to go back and listen, if any part of the conversation breaks up, feel free to do so on literally any podcast platform. You can get the whole conversation there.
It looks completely fine.
Okay. I'm getting an error.
It literally
looks
completely fine. I'm watching it right now. It's fine.
Good. Okay. But speaking of Star Wars, so Kyle sent me in an extended cut of the transphobic Star Wars store owner in Aberdeen here. And this one's about almost 5 minutes long. And this old guy, I thought he was I thought he was causing a ruckus in the short one like that. Hey, what's up, Kiefer? How's it going? He says it was going in and out, but not horribly. All right, that's good to know. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. And hello, Kyle. How you doing, sir? He says, "Whoa, Rick has short hair, looking sharp, bud." Yes, sir. I got me a wig chopping.
Like a sharp 15-year-old.
Shut the fuck up, dog. You have gout.
No.
So we're gonna get into. You want to try to hit me, pimp? All right. So let's just. You know what? Fuck you. Fuck all y'all. Let's just watch this Star Wars shop owner. God damn it, Robbie.
People are thinking you are fucking nuts. You know what? That's great. Because I'm living me.
Worst friends on the planet.
I want to live it. Trans women are
Just don't live it around me.
This old guy is dressed like a 15-year-old.
Jesus Christ, man. Get a clue. Trans
Dude, that's a.
are women.
Get a fucking...
Trans women.
That looks like a dude in heels.
Well, Adam.
Because you know what?
Women.
He's like 10 feet tall.
I don't know.
It's a troll. It's not a troll, but it's like this person. Yes, they're mentally ill probably, and they know this guy is not into the trans people. So I'm gonna go in there and dress like be a woman and fucking piss him off.
Well, that's the thing. On both sides, it seems like both of them are looking to cause an issue with one another. The old guy's got a sign in his shop that says, "If you were born with a dick, you're not a chick." And then obviously this trans woman went in there to start a fight with him. And that's the thing. You got two people who are trying to escalate an issue. Also, it's, you also take into account that the trans woman is a city council person. So this, in my opinion, is escalation on both sides. You know, this council person's probably trying to stir up a political hoo-ha in order to get, some public outrage going. And as Kyle let me know earlier, there was supposedly some kind of like protest scheduled for out in front of this dude's shop, in which, or I guess no, that's what it was. That wasn't what it was. I guess there were some threats made by Antifa or something like that online, and they said they were gonna like destroy the guy's shop or whatever. But apparently, the community came out, and I guess little to no harassment was had. Nothing happened in the long run. It was literally just a whole lot of nothing. So, whatever. These are two people that I think they just enjoy the drama, as most human beings seem to this day and age. People just love to fight in public. People just love to call one another out. And that's the thing, is like, regardless of whether or not you agree with what other people say, freedom of speech exists. And unfortunately, there's a lot of it out there that I don't necessarily like, but I'm not going to go out of my way to go and fucking waste time out of my life that I'm never going to get back arguing with someone who I know I'm never going to change. I'm never going to change somebody's thoughts or opinions on anything. I also just don't care to.
I also think it's bad business practice. If you want to increase the amount of people that, revenue, everyone should be allowed in there. Why would you put a sign like that? Then you're alienating a segment of your business.
Right.
Like, who cares if this chick wants to come in there? Well, bitch, you better buy something. But what do I care if you're wearing high heels? Do whatever you're trying to pretend to do. Like,
exactly, dude. A perfect example of this. When I used to manage the dispensary in Boulder, Colorado, we had a customer. This was a trans woman who would come in, and this person would blow up party balloons and stuff them under a tank top so you could visibly see that they were balloons. Nice. And she would wear this crazy extravagant wig, but would wear it crooked so you could tell it was a wig, and had these gigantic long acrylic fingernails that were also clear and you could see right through them and stuff like that. So
don't you think that's a troll?
But that's the thing. She was really upfront about it. She was like, yeah, I'm a trans woman, but also I like to be super hilarious. And she also spent a lot of money in the establishment. So what are you going to do, dog? I mean, like, I don't know. I love comedy too much to get up in arms about anything, man. Like, in this world, in this day and age, with all this shit going on and all this sadness and the corruption and the fighting, I want to laugh at everything, dude. And I love people that can laugh at themselves.
Yeah.
It's...
I don't know if some people can laugh at themselves, Richard.
I'm saying I love people that can. You bag of shit.
Yeah, but who has time to waste being mad at people? Look, you want to do this? You want to do your oh my god.
Who do you think would win in a fight between these two?
I think the guy would win.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
You ain't black.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. Hey, Pat.
This is just really bad audio.
I don't care. I hope so. Because I want to be in your fucking face because
I want that shirt. It says Sith happens.
Fucking A.
Really?
And see now, and now bystanders are here, and watch, some bitch is gonna get involved. Guess whose side she takes?
So they're bystanders, dude. You can't assume that is their sexual preference.
You're right. You're right, and I apologize to America and the community.
Thank you.
At large. See, there she is. I'm totally on her side.
All right, I hope so.
Look at these white people. Are those white people or black?
Yes.
Oh, the white people join in.
No, the white woman.
The white woman. The guy's just like, God damn it.
Yeah, you know, the dude's kind of like, God damn it, why couldn't we just walk out of here?
She's like, no, I need to say something, Eric. Okay.
Yeah. Did you hear?
I'm going to say something.
Did you hear what she said in the beginning, though?
No.
So she was like, you're wrong. You're going to lose my business. And he responds with, I hope so. Does this bitch not realize it's Star Wars? You're not going to, dude, you don't have to worry about business when your whole store is centered around a massive franchise like that. That's like when I used to manage the liquor store and people would be like, I'm never coming back here again. Okay. It's a liquor store. People are addicted to the thing that we sell.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise, peppers and cheese, dude.
Yeah, dude.
It makes me upset. It makes me embarrassed.
I want to say that this old guy's tits are bigger than anyone in this video, too.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing.
Definitely close.
And it's responded every day in every fucking TV station around.
Kyle says, I've never seen a 78-year-old wear Chuck Taylors before. Yeah, me either, dude.
I was thinking that same thing. That's a good observation.
I hope so. And please don't come back.
Who's this guy? Who's this guy with the fucking handkerchief?
He's wearing his mask, and he's checking out the collectibles out front. And look at this
Wasn't wearing
guy.
his mask. It was just a handkerchief.
You call him right now.
You see the dude in the rascal off to the right there?
Call him right now.
Bite Size asks, where did the carpet on your walls go? I actually took that down for a job interview recently. I knew somebody was going to say something about that. How you doing, Bite Size? Good to see you, brother.
Brother man, brother man.
So back off.
Back off now. I am trying to leave.
Waiting for my tits to come in.
Leave because I'm trying to, and you're following me.
I'm not gonna follow you past the store.
These are clearly two people that just really enjoy arguing in public.
I'm calling the cops.
You go home tonight. If you've got a dick, you're not a chick.
You
Oh,
are
boy.
fucked up in the head, and you need to go see
You
somebody.
think
Is that guy wearing Jinkos in the background?
Nuts.
You are
I hope
completely
so.
You're
insane.
embarrassing the
Hello.
whole fucking community.
If there is a guy wearing Jinkos,
Those
this is
are
a fucking
Jinkos.
simulation.
Those are
oh my
Jinkos,
God,
dude.
dude, get out of here. We live in a simulation. Shut up.
You're not.
This is a simulation.
You are not a chick.
A 75-year-old wearing Chuck Taylors, a guy wearing fucking Jenko jeans that haven't been cool since, what, the 90s?
Just something like
What
that.
are you doing to me?
What am I doing to you? I'm trying to leave, and
Then
you're
leave. Then leave.
Then leave me the fuck alone.
Then leave.
I hate when people record these types of things in the direct path of wind.
Your ass 'cause nobody does.
Did you see she's wearing a mask, too?
Yeah.
Am I letting this asshole go?
The mask thing's a political movement, dude.
Look at highlighter green sweater over here getting involved, looking like MCA.
Tonight.
Rest in peace.
You got a dick, you're not a
Stop
chick.
staring at my ass.
Stop staring at my ass. That it's just so weird to me. Like, to me, that's two people that just crave attention and need to fight, and then occasionally they're gonna intercede with one another. They're gonna meet at some point in time in their lives. Usually you see really one-sided stuff like that. Like me personally, there's no way I'm going to sit there and try to get into a debate with either one of those individuals about what they think or feel. At the end of the day, you're living in America. You can do as you please. As long as you're not harming anyone around you, you can think, feel, act the way you want to. That's the beauty of living here. Why the fuck can't we just mind our own goddamn business? And why do we have to press into each other's personal beliefs and opinions and stuff like that? To me, it just seems so counterintuitive. Like, is there not enough divisiveness going on in the country already? The fuck?
Dude, do you see that chick's legs? Dude, she could have fucking, like, karate kicked that guy and probably killed him.
Oh, he would have turned into Skittles, dude.
She had some pretty powerful legs. Probably from walking on heels.
Bite Size asks, does the old dude own the store? What's going on? Yes, he owns a Star Wars memorabilia store, and there was a sign inside the store that says, if you have a dick, you're not a chick. The trans customer walks in and started an argument with the gentleman who was not having it. He's also a Vietnam veteran. We know how stable they can be at times. So that's the argument that ensued. And keeping in the Star Wars vein here, I found another video just by happenstance. So do you guys, you probably won't remember him by name, but the actor Jake Lloyd, he played young Anakin in episode 1. He also played the kid in Jingle All the Way.
Yeah.
I found a video of one of these comic conventions, or one of these conventions that center around like specific fandoms and shit like that. Kyle says, "Oh, the annoying kid." Yep, yeah, you got it, bud. It's basically a place where all these washed up celebrities go to try to eke out a few more dollars before they're completely cast into obscurity. And I found a video of a very cringy dude. He's probably in his mid to late 30s, I'm guessing, maybe a little older.
Can I guess his name?
Go for it.
Patel.
You need to quit looking at my screen. Anyway.
What do you mean? Are you serious?
Anyway, let's watch this video. This dude is he's a very, very cringy fanboy, and he sees Jake Lloyd signing things at a distance, and he just goes all in. So let's check this out.
Hey everyone, want to see something special? Oh
boy.
Focus on him.
This is Adam's son if he had one.
Zoom in on him. Zoom in on Lloyd. Right there he is.
Speaking of washed up, I bet you a couple tables down you can see Adam's knees signing autographs over there too.
Dude, there's a guy with a safari hat. We just passed a guy with a safari hat.
It's a comic book convention, you idiot. What do you think people are wearing?
Gotcha.
There he is.
Hello. Hi.
Looks like some pool.
He does. I I didn't even think about that, dude. He does.
What?
Hold on. Look, tell me that's not Tim Pool signing autographs.
He looks like the Soprano kid.
Oh, he looks like AJ.
AJ.
What a
okay.
That's a very
Yeah,
generic looking human. You're right. That particular human phenotype, very odd. Bite Size says Homeboy has a Turbo Man. Yes, he does.
What's a Turbo Man?
The action figure.
Hi.
From the movie. Did you not see Jingle All the Way?
Let's see here. I'd like a Jingle All the Way DVD and an Anakin Skywalker action figure.
Ugh.
And a Turbo Man action figure signed by you, Mr.
Turbo
Jake Lloyd,
Man.
for Christmas. Yay? Yippee? Yeah. Oh boy, let me just get my tickets out. No issue with these, huh? You ever signed one of these before? Yeah, I have. The actual box? Yeah, not many though. Yeah, they're only available at Walmart for a limited time. Here, let's start with
Could you imagine being in a franchise as huge as Star Wars, and this is where you end up?
This is like what Star Trek people should be doing.
Dude.
Not Star Wars people.
That's a good point. That's a very good point.
He also looks like a young Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah. And Bite Size says copy and paste human kid. And then he follows it up with a line from the movie, always keep your promises if you want to keep your friends. Yes, Kyle, Sinbad is in it. And I wouldn't necessarily call it a terrible movie. It is...
No, it's not like a bad movie.
It's not.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, Phil Hartman, the great Phil Hartman.
Oh, rest in power.
Bless up, dude. Bless up.
Yep.
Fucking Andy Dick, man. What a piece of shit.
Andy's gonna dick.
Yeah. Wasn't Jingle All the Way like one of the last things Sinbad did?
Shazam.
That was Shaquille O'Neal, you racist.
That's Kazam. Kazam. Okay.
Oh no. He's got Anakin pictures he's signing down there.
Tis the season.
I've been to a lot of these and I can just...
Is he Australian or something?
No, dude.
I can't hear him.
You can barely hear anything, dude. This is... I've been to a bunch of these types of conventions, obviously, because I'm just so cool. And it's always like that. You can barely hear anything. You can barely talk to anyone. You have to deal with so many of these fucking awkward people in line.
And let's see here. We're writing silver for this one. We all know your name. We don't... Here we got...
He just looks so unenthused about this. But he probably needs the money to buy more of those hats.
I got my Blu-ray copy signed by Sinbad. See?
Essentially heroin as well.
Probably a little bit of heroin, yeah.
Look,
Makes it a little bit easier.
Me and Sinbad. Oh, nice. I'm gonna post. I had it on my Twitter account. Would you like? I'm a comedian.
You're not a comedian. Look at that wallet, dude. Just a perfect representation of that guy's life. It's just disarray in there.
And of course, last but that's my card. And of course, in silver for this, silver markers, silver.
That's a grown man walking around with a fucking action figure.
Merry Christmas.
I can only see AJ from The Sopranos now. I can't see this kid at all for what he is.
Jingle All the Way related personal item. An angel gets its wings.
Look at this look he's giving him.
And hey, is this a coincidence that in Phantom Menace, you as your character asked Natalie Portman's Padme, are you an angel? Right?
Oh, they got a cat just like Darth Maul over there.
He had the coolest lightsaber of all time.
Double-sided lightsabers are overrated.
You again?
Yeah, of course they are, but he was a badass, dude.
He was a
Oh,
badass.
here we got. I got my camera. And,
If you ever read any of the extended universe books.
I blued it.
You what?
So we got on the flash. Here is
I wonder if that's the actual actor.
of course, and
It's a stand-in? That's actually AJ Soprano getting paid to fill in for him.
No, I'm saying the guy that's dressed as Darth Maul to the right of him. And look at this. To the left, there's an X-wing fighter from the original trilogy. Why would you not be at that table? That's one of the good Star Wars.
Dude, that's Jabba in the background. And like he got one of those stomach bands. He lost all the weight. He's trying to eat stuff back there. Jabba the Hutt. What?
Oh no.
I'm just going to.
This poor guy.
Oh, it's a check.
He told him to put his hand on his shoulder, and he's just staying stiff as a board.
There you go. And it'll be. Maybe next time I'll get you to sign this photo right there. See how good this came out?
I would just walk up and be like, "Yo, dog, you want to buy some weed?" That's how I've met several celebrities in my life. In my much younger years.
Yes, I remember when I saw the jingle all the way.
It just keeps going. It just keeps fucking going, dude.
At this point.
Exactly.
It's overload. Like, you got to get the fuck out of here, dude. What do you think I'm doing here?
And the thing that kills me is, like, instead of actually paying for it, like most of these conventions I've been to in the past, you pay at the table. And what it looks like they've implemented here is a ticket system. So you probably go in beforehand. You pick out like who you want to meet, what you want them to do, because you always pay a separate fee for signing and pictures and all that other horse shit. They try to nickel and dime you the entire way through. They know that you got very little going on in your life, and this is how they're gonna eke out their meager restitution.
Well, this is like the oldest version of OnlyFans, isn't it? This is like
thirst trapping.
This is pre-OnlyFans. This was like the big thing. I mean, it's the same exact thing. You give tickets, you give whatever. I don't know. We give, I don't know. On OnlyFans, I'm sure it's like a tipping situation or something.
Yeah. Bite Size says, I hate this whole thing. I hate Star Wars fans. He obviously paid $10 for that. I'll let you know right now, $10, he'd be lucky if he got away with that. I once stood in line to meet Val Kilmer because I love Tombstone. And this piece of shit wanted like $60 for an autographed picture of his dumb face. Jeez. I was like, fuck that. I got close enough to see the prices, and I was like, fuck Val Kilmer real loud in the line. I walked away. I'm not having it.
That guy spent hundreds of dollars is my bet.
Yeah, he did.
To do all of that.
He most certainly did. And he spent hundreds of dollars.
Very cosmopolitan.
Well, he spent hundreds of dollars, or $100+ to get an unenthused reaction from a washed up I use the term celebrity loosely, but you know what I'm saying. It's just sad. I haven't been to a comic book convention in a long time, and that's why you see a lot of sadness and you see a lot of like unnecessary materialism and shit. People are just buying plastic pieces of shit to put on a shelf somewhere to whack off to or whatever. Ugh. Yep. I don't want it. Anyway. So we are a fan of very cringy music on this program, and I found one that it's tough to watch and hear. You thought I Want to Be a Ninja was bad?
I thought it was great.
No, I'm saying, like, you know how it's just very cringy to watch. It's very hard to watch. Yes. I thought that was tough. I found something even harder to watch. And I'm sorry, ladies, we're going a little hard on you today. This is we're going hard on the broads today, and just know I love you, but you know we gotta make our rounds when it comes to people making absolute turkeys of themselves. This is a woman's edit of the Childish Gambino song "This Is America," and holy shit, it's just bad. So without further ado, here you go. It's
person.
I'm already embarrassed because I know what's coming.
Oh, we have like practice with my vocals though, right? Oh, okay.
There's Adam's girlfriend.
Did she? Oh yeah.
Oh my god, dude, I don't want to.
We just want to be pretty, pretty, that's the goal. We just want his money, get him and be whole. Why we even trying? Don't deserve a raise. Want my boss to hit it.
This is fake, right?
Like
nope.
We just want to be pretty.
This is supposed to be a statement.
We just want his money, get him and be whole.
This is America.
Don't catch you climbing up. Don't catch you climbing up. Cause they'll get you slipping up. Hey, come on. This is America. We'll say North America. Look how we living now. The boys could be tripping now. This is America. Got rape in my area. You got a drink? Yeah. The roofies got into your cuz. Hey, this is America.
Bite size over here. Turn it off.
Don't catch you climbing up. Cause don't get you hoeing up. Hey, I'ma go into this. Yeah.
No.
What's your pick?
Oh, look at this. But look, could we pause this for a second?
Don't make it without your bitch.
What?
Can you please pause this? This is. Look at this is just another form of like white women pretending that they're not trying to act like slave owners.
They're like Bill Burr said,
You know
they're
what I'm saying?
taking their Gucci
Like
boots and they're swinging it over the velvet rope to get to the front of the line.
No, look at this. She's acting like, yeah, I'm standing up for all the oppressed people.
No, oppressed women. Oppressed women.
Right,
This is just for the ladies.
Fine, but all these, all the POC women stand behind me, please.
That's basically what's happening. Is she's trying to take a song that was
what I am doing for you.
Well, she's taking a song that was meant to highlight the inequities going on in America, namely for the black community. And again, a blonde white woman who isn't half bad looking is going out here and trying to be the forefront of the plight of not only women, but, you know, women of color and stuff like that. And as Kyle said, she's Canadian. And he tells me to embrace the cringe because it'll make me stronger. No, dude, that shit hurts my fucking chest when I see it. It's so bad. We've got...
That was going to be my question about that.
What, is she Canadian?
Said, then say, she said North America.
Well, yeah.
So I was like, she's a Canadian fucking twat.
She's a Bonnie McFarlane.
But, no, Bonnie McFarlane's way funnier.
We're all too old back here. We're not allowed to age like what the fuck?
See?
We're not allowed to
POCs get in the back. I'm gonna do my thing. Look at those POCs bending, like bowing for her.
This is America.
See, she's giving up checks.
Don't catch you.
She's giving up checks.
Don't catch you shining now. Look what you're doing now. Oh, this is America.
What is?
Smile for the camera. Come on, girl, where's your teeth? That pen will take care of ya. Look how I'm spitting.
It's just such a misguided message.
Yeah, I wear Fendi. Yeah, I'm so sexy.
Droll, dude.
I'm gonna get it. Yeah. Watch me move. Oh, yeah. These my titties. That's my tool. I'm being childish. Gambino. This shit's fire.
Oh, no.
Wait a minute.
Get a man, get a man.
What?
Is there a grown woman building a child toy, putting a child toy
You're
together?
approaching it from your autistic, literal mind, and that's why you're asking these questions. You need to understand she's trying very hard to put these deeper meanings into the video, and as a logical person, or in your case, autistic, it doesn't register. It doesn't make sense. Also, I agree with you, Bite Size. I can't stand Bonnie either. I personally don't find her funny at all.
I mean, she's not funny, but she's like, I mean.
Oh, here we go.
Adam's women comics?
You would.
Oh, definitely would, but.
I would not.
I totally would.
No, you wouldn't.
With women comics, I mean, they have they're not funny, really.
Here we go.
Besides Bonnie McFarlane.
Adam's about to
she
start
has
some shit.
the best sense of humor, I'd say, for a woman comic. Amy Schumer had it for like 2 minutes, and then she
start ripping off Patrice O'Neal.
Yeah.
What a coward too. She waited for him to die before she started ripping off his material.
Yeah.
Ugh. Kyle says that according to this chick's Wikipedia, she's a former Toronto Raptors cheerleader. Harry Boothole says #cancel Adam. I agree. I can get on with that. Like the stream if you want to cancel Adam. Let's see.
No, but also she's Canadian. Let's not say this is America. How about you say this is Canada? You can't speak for another country.
Adam,
that's like me saying this is Canada. It's like just shitting on Canada.
You're still trying to find logic in something that is devoid of it.
It could be syllabically or whatever consistent. Just replace it. This is Canada. Blah 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 blah. Like
make a fan, make a fan, make a fan. I gotta give up my dreams. Rather be the Taliban.
What?
If she's a comic, she's the best woman comic of all time.
And then I wouldn't want to be the Taliban because then I get my butt kicked. Anyways.
Don't you think if she's a comic, if that's the most brilliant woman comic of all time?
1, 2, 3, get down.
She tap dancing now? Oh, big surprise, the white woman is tap dancing out of sync with the beat. Oh, look. They have to...
going on here?
Diversity, Adam. That's what's going on here. Accept it.
You're just a woman in this world. You're just a ballless girl. You're just a villain if
You're a ballless
girl.
Hey.
No one believes you. Just stop trying.
The thing,
you're a bitch.
The thing that's kind of bothering me about this is it's very ill-timed. Like, are we not living in a world where we are starting to hear out women whenever there is sexual misconduct in the workplace? Are we not starting to hear out everyone who has traditionally been marginalized and shit like that? Why must we continuously drill further and further into something like what she's doing here? Kind of sends the message, I just want attention. It doesn't speak very to me, it doesn't seem very genuine. Like she's not necessarily really giving a shit about the cause she's talking about. She just wants the attention.
Genuine would be very disappointed in this song for sure.
What does it say? If I were a guy, you wouldn't be asking yourself, I wonder who wrote that. Okay, get over it. Like, I just don't understand that shit.
Canadians are just so out there. Not all of them. There's probably some really cool Canadians, but these white Canadian women, you better fucking watch out, dude. These are like American white women on steroids, like of wokeness.
Kyle says
they're just sitting up there, dude.
Kyle says Mad TV had a lot of funny ladies on there. Oh yeah, I agree. In my opinion, I think Mad TV
Bobby Lee was
had
pretty funny.
the funniest like actual like female comedians and sketch comedians on there, and they pretty much to my knowledge, almost every female that was on Mad TV went on to do like movies and television and shit like that. The comments on this video are pretty funny too. This is like. So it says right here, the first comment says, talks about stealing men stealing women's ideas, and then steals this song from a man. And then this one says, this is from a user called Cat Mom. It says, she literally took a great song about the truth of America for blacks and made it about herself. This is some epic Karen shit.
I was right. I called it right at the beginning of the video. She's a fucking racist, potentially, not really.
And then Ash Jones says, I just love that no one told her that this was a terrible idea. That's another thing too, is just
exactly
whether it's good attention or bad attention, whoever's putting resources into the production of things like this, they know that all they need is the eyes on the project to yield the income from it. So a producer or a director or someone like that, they don't give a shit that this is a terrible idea. Just like no one told, what's her name, Jennifer Murphy there, that speaking in an Asian accent and talking about wanting to be a ninja as a blonde white woman wasn't a good idea, you know? It's just so silly.
Yeah, for sure, dude. But that's a problem. If you're if you're a 7.5 or higher as a woman, no one's gonna tell you no, most likely, most of your life.
And then here's another female commenter, or what we could presume. You never know with online people. Like this could be a dude posing as a woman or whatever. But this person says, did she feel left out when the original song wasn't about white women? Oh man. Literally all these comments are like that. No one is giving a shit about this bitch. Just silly. Just silly. What are you going to do? I guess what we could do next is we can get into some bad news.
Well, I've got some good news and some bad news.
Okay, give me the bad news.
What's the bad news?
They're dead.
This whole thing fucking sucks. I mean, this is the biggest pile of shit.
All right, this one made me LOL today. We've got a Utah governor who responds to a letter demanding that he change his foul, dirty, and obscene surname, or last name if you don't know what that means. Anyway, this guy's last name is Cox, C-O-X. And this letter that he received, it reads as such. It says, I do not know if you know this, but when people say your surname, it sounds like the word Cox, C-O-C-K-S. It's obscene, exclamation mark. Huh?
It is his wife's name. Is it Sharon? Please say so.
Did you really fucking interrupt me reading this letter to drop that bomb? Adam's fought in a war and hasn't heard bombs like that.
Oh, I was gonna say so. I was gonna make a Courtney joke.
Sharon Cox.
Us decent people here in Utah will not stand for it. The Honorable Republican Party will not stand for it. Most importantly, I will not stand for it. Because of your reluctance to change your foul, dirty, and obscene surname, myself and thousands of other Utahns or Utahns, I don't know what the fuck that is, will be sitting in protest, not standing, until you change your heinous surname to something less offensive. This is a social justice issue, and we will not be denied basic human decency. If our simple request is not met, we will assemble and do what democracy was made to do by recalling you from office because of your filthy surname. This is not a communist dictatorship. This is the great state of Utah in all capital letters. We do not accept sick jokes to run rampant in our civil institutions. We demand a response to this letter, and we expect to hear back from your office soon. Love, a very concerned citizen. The coward didn't even use their name.
With love. With love, though.
It just says love. It's just insane to me, man. Like, what the fuck is this? And also, this is an elected official. You can't just oust an elected official because of their birth name. What the fuck is that?
Well, here's another, very good point. But isn't it weird how some people that have German last names change their names to Italian last names and become mayor of New York City?
Well, why do you think that is, Adam?
Yeah, de Blasio, de Blasio's last name is not de Blasio. He changed his name. It was Wilhelm. Was his last name.
Yeah, he took his mother's maiden name.
Yeah.
Because he wanted to keep separation from his father, who, towards his demise, was a huge alcoholic, ended up killing himself. But perhaps part of that was a symptom of him being targeted during the whole McCarthyism Red Scare shit. Him and his wife were both targeted because they were supporters of unions.
Either way, it's insane to me to go after someone for their name. Like, now, and I get it. If your last name is Hitler or something like that, you might want to consider a change just because it's Hitler. You know,
it's like but you go just parallel. Wilhelm, okay, then just name it like something German sounding. That's not as abrupt, or you can't go German to Italian.
No, not at all.
Come on, dude.
Also, we're talking about switching to another group of people who were associated in another country that was associated with the Axis powers of the time.
He did it because he wanted to become mayor of fucking New York City, dude.
New York's public officials just aren't doing well in general right now.
New York City's not going to elect a German last name dude. Just say.
Just look at this guy though. Look at this poor Utah guy here. This is Spencer Cox. He looks like a testicle. He almost looks like he could be related to Moby. He's a slight man. But yeah, I guess they haven't given a response or anything yet. Which, why would you? Why would you? The next article I have for you fine people today is Mexican actress Lyn May announces she's pregnant at age 68. And wait until you see this bitch. It says here, Mexican actress Lyn May has announced that she is pregnant at the age of 68, revealing that she is set to have a baby with her 29-year-old partner, Marcos D1. The screen star took to Instagram on Sunday to make the revelation to her 163,000 followers, as she shared this series of photos of herself posing with musician Marcos D1. Captioning
What
the
does she
image.
look like?
Hold on, I'm getting to it. Let me read the article. It's a little lengthy, but it gets even stranger. Captioning the images, which showed the couple out and about at various events, May wrote in Spanish, I am very happy to announce that I am 3 months pregnant, and Marcos D1 official is very happy that he will be a dad. For his part, Marcos D1, who is some kind of musician or whatever, took to his own Instagram account hours later to share an image of himself posing with Lyn May alongside hashtag 2019, believed to be the year that the two embarked on their relationship. This site is so full of fucking ads.
I know, I'm getting distracted.
It's insane. Should May's purported pregnancy safely make it to full term, she would comfortably break the Guinness World Record of the oldest woman to have given birth. On December 29th, 2006, Maria del Carmen Busada, Lara, took the title when she gave birth to twin boys, Christian and Pau, by cesarean section in Barcelona, Spain, when she was age 66. That's just fucking nuts. What a selfish fucking thing to do.
Totally. They don't have a mother at that point. They'll never really know their mother.
Yeah, so she gave birth in 2006, and it says here, Busada, who passed away in 2009. That's real fucking nice. Your kids are 3. Conceived her children through in vitro fertilization treatment in the U.S. That's just irresponsible, too. Who the fuck let her do that? Yep. Jesus Christ.
You shouldn't be allowed to do that.
Should have your medical license pulled if that's what you're doing. So I guess she lied and said that she was 55 years old, and that's why they proceeded with the procedure. But still, how do you not do your due diligence as a physician? You can't tell a bitch.
Yeah.
Anyway,
as a doctor, you say I can't drive 55, baby.
Are you guys ready to see this bitch?
We ain't doing this.
You want to see this bitch? You ready?
Let's go for it.
Ah! So this chick's been in like several like just kind of cheesy shows and bullshit like that. She was also an exotic dancer for some time. She is the child of a Chinese immigrant who migrated to Mexico, and she was previously married to Antonio Shiju from 1989 until his death in 2008. And the same year that this person died, she married a man named Guillermo Calderon Stel, and now she's with this young, what looks to be a pedophile, and they're pregnant with a child. And this is a more recent photo here on the bottom left. It's just terrible. I'll show you more pictures of her after we get through the article, because it gets even weirder. Like if you don't think that this bitch is already just mentally disturbed, wait till you hear this shit. During an interview on El Minuto que Cambió Mi Destino, the minute that changed my destiny, she shared on YouTube in January that she missed her ex-husband who passed away so badly that she dug up his remains. And her statement here says, yes, I dug it up. I always had it there in my bed. She kept this dude's remains in her bed. And she fought with her mother every day because her mother was telling her, you're not letting him rest. And she said she fought with her a lot until finally, I guess she reburied him or whatever the fuck. But
yeah.
It says here, she stated, he was my partner. I lived 25 years with him, a 25-year marriage. I didn't want to let him go. I wanted him. She continued of her mother. At night, she would tell me, daughter, let him rest, let him go. I said no, I will not let him go. Until one day my mother convinced me, and he was the only one I married in the church. A great man. Just the crazy ramblings of this bitch right here. Just look at all the surgery and craziness going on in this person's face. I can only imagine the abuse that both of these individuals have undergone in their lives to seek partnership in one another. It's just insane to me.
What if Chow was her husband? Can you imagine that?
Yeah. Yeah, I could.
If Chow was her husband, and then that one chick took him out. As a
Anyway,
favor.
this Marcos guy, I guess he just turned 30 on August 29th. He's I guess he owns some hair salon chain, and
boy,
he's a self-proclaimed model and musician or whatever the fuck. He probably is some no talent douchebag that fell into some money somehow, but whatever.
He was an extra
look at that.
behind the candelabra as well.
Yeah. I think a few things have been behind him.
That picture's fucking yeesh.
If you have money, would you not just purchase a chin first thing if you look like him? Look at that guy.
Is that a wig? Is that a wig?
What do you mean is that a wig? That is a wig.
Okay.
You're pissing me off.
No, it looks like a fucking mask.
Oh, no, I was talking about the dude. Does the dude have a wig? Does it look like that?
He's got wigs and a lift on one side of his shoe. Just
obviously she has a wig on.
Nah.
Potentially.
Nah. She's as natural as can be. You want to see some before and afters? Check this out. That's her. She was still not a looker.
Oh.
For some reason, every time I saw one of these articles that talk about her, she was described as a sex symbol. No thanks. Even before all the surgery and shit. No thanks.
She looks better there than the plastic surgery, at least.
She was a fat-faced teardown.
Okay,
No
right,
thanks.
look at that side by side.
No fucking thanks. Look at that. Look at that. This was
Is that Yoko Ono?
That was a picture from E-Bomb's World. Look at that hairline. Like this doesn't even look human. And look at that pooch sack in the front there. It's just too much. I can't deal with it. Even though I know Adam would. You would.
No.
Yes, you would.
No.
You said you'd eat Bonnie McFarlane's ass. You would absolutely eat her ass.
Oh, come on. Put Bonnie McFarlane on there right now, and you could
all right.
definitely say she's much more attractive. Not Lynn, Bonnie McFarlane.
Hold on, you ass. Let's see here. I gotta find a recent. Yeah, I mean, she just looks like a plain white chick. Like, I don't know.
Well, she's a lot better looking than that chick.
I'll give you that. Whatever. Bonnie McFarlane's still not funny, though. I don't care what anyone says. Real quick, I don't want to really get into this article too hard, but car spins out of control after truck spills 500 gallons of chicken fat in Mississippi. So, people have been sliding all over the road in Mississippi after some chicken fat. All right, moving on. We've got a Biden administration official squirms during grilling by... Laugh into the mic if you're going to laugh, you hack. Anyway, let's check out this video that our very own rabbi sent in. This is a Biden official who just cannot give a straight answer when questioned about his statements on wanting freedom for the press while still prosecuting Julian Assange. It's kind of funny.
I just wanted to ask you really quickly about the situation with Julian Assange in London.
Okay.
The court hearing that was held today. And if you're only going to refer to the Justice Department, then I don't need to hear a long explanation of that. But what I want to know is from the State Department's point of view, because it was State Department equities that were among the first that were compromised, quote unquote. You have an interest in.
Did you say quote unquote?
Yes, you did.
So I'm just wondering.
It's
if it
quote
is still,
end quote.
If it is still the position of the State Department that Assange is not a journalist and that he should be tried for theft of what you would essentially say are state secrets.
Matt, by referring to the Department of Justice, as we always do in cases like this, it doesn't indicate we don't have an interest. It indicates that we have a respect
looks like a bird.
for the separation of institutions and the independence of the
The
Department.
position of this administration, since it came in talking about how important the freedom of press is, hasn't impacted the department's position.
He looks like a shiny-faced bird.
Is that correct?
This is a matter before the Department of Justice. It's a matter of the Department of Justice.
bird feed.
Before the Department of Justice.
Just hold a handful of seed out.
But I just want to know your position, the State Department's position, that you represent to the Department of Justice, who then represents you.
He looks like a single sperm.
Has changed at all.
Matt, the Department of Justice is pursuing this. I will leave it to them to pursue and to characterize the United States government's position.
Can't even give a yes or no answer.
So the State Department's position hasn't changed, correct?
Matt, the Department of Justice is speaking for the United States in a law enforcement
matter.
matter.
Why can't you give a straight answer? Yes or no? Has it changed or not over the course of the last?
The Department of Justice in this matter.
I am fully aware, Ned.
Matt, you don't need to be combative.
Ned.
Okay, you don't need to be combative.
Look at his fucking smirk. I hate when people do that shit. Like, oh, why are you getting mad? What? Don't get combative. That kind of shit. The only fucking thing that's saving these people is the rule of law. When you know damn well if that guy wouldn't lose his job and do jail time, and I'm not saying violence is the answer, but I'm saying that occasionally a smug fucking piece of shit pussy like this dude, it's okay to slug them in the mouth to let them know where they stand in the chain of command in terms of like humanity. There are weak and there are strong. And if you can't give a simple yes or no answer to such a simple question like this, because this is a problem. I mean, Julian Assange is a journalist. It's ridiculous that he's being prosecuted for the things he's being prosecuted for, and to not even get a simple yes or no answer when your administration, or I should say the government at large, has been so hypocritical in these matters in the past and continues to be so. It's infuriating.
Edward Snowden too.
Yeah. Chelsea Manning. It's just it's infuriating, and I feel the reporters' disgust and frustration with it, because the last thing we need in this world is even more obfuscation and even more misdirection. It's just enraging, and I fucking hate it. And I don't condone violence, but every once in a while I do kind of want to see these wormy pricks get punched in the face.
Well, what's going on in this video?
He previously made a statement about, how important it is to protect freedom of press. And
yeah, because there's other nations, there's other countries that are considered opponents of America that are prosecuting journalists and everything. And so the State Department, which is not, he's not the State Department, it's Antony Blinken, who's the Secretary of State. He's been saying the same stuff constantly, and everybody's coming out at him saying like, all right, well, this is hypocritical. Here you are, setting this example, and you're fucking prosecuting a journalist for the crime of journalism. And Assange isn't the only one, really.
Exactly. I was going to say, it's not the first
sources and shit, but this is like the first time that they're actually going to a main publisher and fucking basically torturing him to death. And this is still doing it after a key witness just a few weeks ago. A key witness admitted to lying to Department of Justice and lying to the UK courts and everyone about saying that he was hired by Julian Assange to hack into government sources and shit. And they're like, no, that's completely false. I completely made that up because I'm a fucking pedophile. That guy who was saying it, like, he was just trying to do a deal and everything to get out of some shit.
Yeah.
And they're still going after him. You know, he's still in court.
Didn't they try to pin a rape case on him years back?
Him to the U.S. Huh?
Didn't they try to pin a rape case on Assange a while back?
Yeah, and that's fallen apart. Like they've tried everything.
That was in Sweden or something.
Now
I think.
what you've done, yeah, it was like in Sweden. Yeah. But now what they're doing is trying to say, because he's had like medical doctors that have finally been able to see him every now and then, because he's been in solitary confinement for like 2 fucking years now.
Yeah.
And it's deteriorating his health. But they're saying the U.S. and UK courts are trying to argue that, well, he's not doing that bad because Stella Morris, his partner, the mother of their 2 children, was able to see them, and they were able to have sex and everything a couple years ago and stuff. So he's not doing that bad. Like, that's literally their fucking their argument. Yeah.
It's the whole situation is just insane.
A few days ago. Yeah.
Worked up, but please,
I'm
this
not
is
trying to get worked up.
it's
I
a
just
simple
want to
matter
stay
that's
answered.
before the Department of Justice.
And that's it right there. That's par for the course with these people. They wear you down until the people asking the questions are like, you know what, dude, fuck it. You know, I'm not even gonna go forward with any more questions. Fuck it. You know.
What if you saw a young priest and an old priest come down and just start to have those holy water splashers and start splashing that guy at the podium? And he just started on fire.
He starts sizzling and shit.
Just caught on fire.
Oh my goodness. How you doing, Miss Suzanne? Good to see you. And she says, late to the party, but tripping over Rick's short hair. Hi, guys. Thank you very much. It's very good to see you, as always. I hope you're doing well. Hope life's treating you well.
What's up?
Sending you some air hugs. I hope they've been keeping your drinks of choice stocked. Let's see here. I think before we get into, I don't know if we've played this on the show before, but I saw this and I've seen it before, and I just always love To Catch a Predator and shit like this, and this was one of my favorites because it features Adam before he lost all the weight.
In our first Hansen versus Predators web exclusive, we take you inside the case of Vincent Ambrosio. The 19-year-old surfaced in our Fairfield,
This is before
Connecticut
Adam changed his name.
investigation after a sexually charged conversation with someone he thought was a 12-year-old girl. He sent pictures of his genitalia and showed up with a knife. You might want to feel sorry for Ambrosio. Even I did a little bit. But when you
why?
Why? Everything you just described, you wouldn't feel sorry for that person.
It doesn't elicit sympathy at all.
Well, Chris Hansen is kind of in a little bit of trouble himself.
Chris
currently.
Hansen is a fucking tool. I like the guy's last
Rick.
name. I know the pieces fit. Fuck you, Robbie.
Something very bad could have happened.
God, man, Robbie's washed up.
Hey.
Look, there's Adam. His fucking
A duster? Is this a duster?
That's a top coat, bud.
That's okay?
That's a top coat.
Cowboy hat?
Yeah.
You bought him, Adam. You should know.
Do you want a cupcake?
I definitely don't wear cowboy hats or dusters.
I'm sorry.
Look at that.
You're okay. Sorry, I'm really nervous.
He goes in for the one-handed hug.
I know.
I hate the
I
cold.
forget how cold it gets every winter, and then it hits. And
I'm moving south.
where to?
I want to go towards like Texas, the desert.
Really? I've never been.
Me neither. But I like
Look at that outfit.
Oh
Yeah, I
my
like
god.
Just stressing that stool out.
I don't know.
Mom wants to go to the beach.
So you're not a Four Seasons person?
Not really.
No.
I don't. I want to try Alaska. Me and my friend want to go try to live up there.
Harry Boothole says Stevie Ray Vaughan isn't looking too good. Bless up, bless up.
Not wrong.
He looks like Peter Griffin.
I'm
He
not
does
that
kind
good.
of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, a white iPhone?
Yeah.
Do you want a water or anything?
Yeah, give me a cup of water.
Yeah, get me a cup of water.
Why isn't there fucking security around there? That guy could have a gun and just fucking kill that shit.
Well, he has a
Like,
knife.
Like, where's this? They can't let him talk like this. Someone's got to like tackle
Do you
this
want to
guy.
watch a movie or
movies?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what is this? This is.
I mean, we can just get something on Netflix.
Sure.
Yeah.
Where's the TV?
It's in the other room. Here, you just hang out here for a sec. I'm gonna grab something.
Right then and there,
Hey,
I'd know.
Tex, how you doing?
How you doing?
Hey, Tex.
Yeah, I kind of figured it.
No. We're right over here, please. What's going on? I'm good. How are you?
I knew this was gonna happen.
You knew what was going to happen.
Somebody was gonna show up here.
Somebody was going to show up here.
It's all right. You know what? I have nothing to live for anyway.
Well, what do you mean?
Oh, set that hat down.
Yep, free hat.
I failed high school. I have no motivation to finish it. None of the pills about to work.
Okay.
What do you do for a living?
I'd see right through this.
He failed high school. How old is he? He's like
I want to tell you
47.
something. Let me tell you something about sociopaths. First thing they're going to do, there's going to be a lot of physical tells. He's almost got it down, but a seasoned man who knows how and when he's being deceived can tell you right now, like, first of all, there's no actual tears being produced. That's why he's taking off physical things, making his gestures like he's doing. He's trying to distract the eye while he works up the tears. If he can't work up the tears, he'll cover his face, keep the breathing going, and then start with the pity party. That right there, very, very telltale shit.
But I can understand how tough that is on you.
No, you can't.
But why?
Do you think Chris Hansen uses Just for Men gel?
Yeah.
That's not
Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's definitely the focal point
might
of the
have
video.
said he wasn't really going to do anything with the 12-year-old girl.
Shut up, Robbie.
Something else from the transcripts. He had also contacted another
His hair
one of
was
our
way
online
grayer in this
decoys posing
video.
as a 13-year-old girl.
I want to be a cop. I wasn't going to do anything. I just want to be a cop. I'm a friend.
Different lighting.
Well, then why don't you go join
No,
Lights
it's
in
a
there, probably
no,
like-
you idiots. If you were listening at the very beginning, like it says, they didn't air this particular segment until like years down the line. Like this was something they didn't air.
Okay.
Jeez Louise.
It's also different lighting.
Fucking well, they're in a different fucking room, Robbie. I would hope so.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God.
So I'm not wrong.
You're very wrong. You're very wrong. You need to do the right thing tonight.
I'm sad. I can't do anything.
Wait, did you guys hear the part where he said he wanted to be a cop?
I did.
Look, I had a father
Yes,
who was
he's.
a boy. I get it. It's tough.
He always looks like a Saturday Night Live character or an actor, somebody.
He looks like Buzz from Home Alone. Kevin McAllister's older brother.
A little bit.
Don't you knock, Flemwad.
I got to tell you, I was pretty taken back when he tossed that knife into the cowboy hat. I honestly can't tell you why he had the knife or if he had any plan to use it, but it was
He's a
little
cowboy.
Every neckbeard has a knife.
To conduct yourself this way.
Yeah. Can't have a cowboy hat without a knife.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that about?
Yep.
And talk to a girl.
Surprised he wasn't twirling it around when he walked in.
What grade are you in? 7th. Cool. Could I see a pic of you? You like older guys?
It's never good when they start reading the transcript.
You said all this, right? Yeah. I meant a naughty pic. You send a picture of yourself. I know. Don't remind me.
What do you mean? You're the pedophile? Don't remind me. What the fuck is he talking about? You don't get to call the shots.
You ever played with yourself? I mean, you see how this looks.
It would be awesome if he went for the cupcakes now.
How did you get to this place? Which place? This is just me. Look, everybody's got personal problems, right? But
Still not seeing any tears.
You get that, right? Yeah.
For fears.
Mad world.
How far did you drive today? An hour and a half.
He did that song?
And how many other times have you done this? Never.
They always say that.
She said she...
Good point, Harry. Harry says he wears his pants so high, and he says that belt has to be above his belly button. Well, yeah, I mean, he is a gentleman of size. That is generally something that you see in the...
How do you wear pants that high? Doesn't that bug you?
It would bug me. I mean, but
Wouldn't
then again...
like cut into you and stuff?
See, I have the opposite problem. Like, I think, like, I'm kind of, like, for my build, I'm a little too skinny, and, like, I generally have to, like, really tighten my belts and shit like that. And so it's kind of uncomfortable for me. So I don't know. I would imagine that's uncomfortable. But again, you know, I've had the opposite problem where I'm just too skinny. Like, there's got to be some middle ground. And I don't know. I just probably need to eat more. It'd probably help if I did a push-up every once in a while, too.
Stop being bulimic, too.
Yeah.
I'm not bulimic.
He's not living a poor nutrition life. This guy's like busting out of his jeans, and they're really high.
They are pretty tight jeans.
Oh.
Adam's got a boner right now. He's looking at it. He's looking at those cakes on the back of this cowboy here.
Oh yeah.
You wanted a friend. I'm stupid. But there's no friends 19? 20? I have one friend. He's always working. Nobody else. Look at where I dress and stuff. Everybody thinks I'm weird. Well, the only weird thing I see is that you were trying to hook up with a 12-year-old girl named Jenna Claire.
Good point.
That's very fair. Touche. You should have said touche. You're right.
He was like, "You're right, sir. I'll take my leave."
Yeah. That's the least of your worries, dog.
Right.
To do this stuff. Not with girls. Not little girls.
Kyle says, "Eat more of that good old." Kyle says, "Eat more of that good old soul food down there, Rick. That'll put on the weight." Yeah, I do love me some soul food. I most certainly. I should. I love fried okra. I can eat that no matter what.
Fried chicken?
I'm going to pull up a picture of Buzz real quick from Home Alone because I want to see how they look side by side. Here we go. That's pretty fucking close. Let's see here. Let me
Chicken spears?
I'm going to bring it over in a second, you idiot. Give me a second.
All right.
So, well. So, like, you know, that to that.
Yeah.
To that.
Okay.
Just lighter hair.
To that. Fun fact, the actor that plays Buzz in Home Alone used to go to compound parties over at Anthony Cumia's house.
Wait, go back to his photos, his different images.
I already got rid of it, dude.
Ah, damn it.
Why? What'd you see?
He looked different.
Oh.
There, I mean,
different and
what, in his older pictures?
He looked sort of Asian.
What?
What are you trying to say here?
He did. There's one picture I was like, wait, is that him? But then you cut it off. So
I saw that.
Whatever.
Oh shit, Robbie. Shut up.
Well, what made you do this? I mean, just help me to understand what's going on in your mind. I don't know. That's the problem. Well, you got
Not the problem.
Vincent. You're an adult now. You get this.
Like, oh, I know he's out here trying to touch the
What are you
children.
going to do about this situation? I mean, you got to pull it together. Where'd you go to school? Catchman. Where? Catchman, Wappinger.
Oh, that picture in the background's crooked.
Oh.
Somebody needs to fucking fix that.
You finish?
He just told you he didn't finish high school.
Participation in government economics.
Chris Hansen's the worst interviewer that's ever existed.
Did he say he studied economics in high school and he dropped out or something?
This guy's a liar all over the place. Sociopaths are like that. They just will try any angle.
Somebody, a doctor? I'm seeing it. What is he? I think he's like a
Lie.
nurse practitioner, kind of.
Nurse practitioner.
Medicine. I'm not a big talker about my feelings, so he talks to me about it when I go. He prolongs the appointment.
He opened right up as soon as he knew he got caught. This guy is just such a fucking liar.
It's a tough disease. What do you take for it? I'm on
PCP.
the Lexapro, gabapentin, and Adderall. It's supposed to give me energy to want to do things, but I had fucked that up.
No, it's not. Adderall's not supposed to do that. If it gives you energy, you don't have ADD. You don't need Adderall if it gives you energy.
10 milligram tablets to start with 10 twice a day. He says that doesn't work. Bump it up a dose to 220 to 210.
This guy.
Twice a day.
This guy just is such a fucking liar.
Prescription. I didn't realize he refilled the prescription.
If he was on Adderall, he'd be skinny.
I said in the last
Sure.
session before
Amen.
I came, I have aches and stuff. Is because I didn't realize when he refilled it, he bumped it up to 30 tablets.
I've got aches because I'm on fucking synthetic
12
methamphetamines.
o'clock noon. I was taking 330, so I was taking 180 a day.
I realized why they wouldn't be able to air this episode.
Why?
Because they would look like, oh, who's his doctor? This could be like the doctor could sue, the fucking show and shit.
Yeah, but you could edit that information out if there were any names dropped or anything like that. Because look, they aired it anyway. They eventually it saw the light of day.
Well, they must have someone bought the rights to the episodes or something.
Also,
someone died.
Post editing, post production, you edit things out that you don't want to be said. You know, Adam said some words before in the past where I've had to bleep. We all remember those.
I've said in the future that we didn't bleep out, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, what were those words again?
Huh?
What?
I don't know. You'll have to ask Adam about that. Harry Boothole says he threatened to kill himself, so they didn't release it initially off of liability. Okay, that makes more sense. That makes more sense.
There was always some lawyers stepped in and said, "Hey,
my client wants his lawyer."
Angry at my dad. I was angry at everybody. I picked
Who's not?
Nothing. I've had withdrawal now for the last couple days because he can't refill it because it's not.
Oh, nothing fixes withdrawals like fucking a 12-year-old. What the hell is wrong with this guy?
Yeah, let's cut to the chase. Just take the spool.
Yeah, I just want to see him get tackled in the front yard already. What the fuck are they doing?
This looks like a sitcom episode.
I don't know. He's a pretty big guy. I don't know if they really want to tackle him.
Well, they're probably like, that was he could have a fucking gun on him and he just didn't take it out yet.
That was the earthquake in Haiti. Tackled this poor boy.
Love tea. Love tea. Let's start calling it love tea, dude. Bless up. Bless up. Let's get that going. Love tea.
Hashtag love tea.
Hashtag love tea,
Try now a
dude.
month with this Adderall to see if it works. I just want to get shock therapy.
It's that bad.
I sat on the floor and I cried the other night to my mom. I said, I don't want to feel like this anymore. I don't want to get up. I don't want to get out of the bed.
What did she say to you?
She cries. She feels horrible for me.
And you live at home?
And I do take care of my grandpa. He has Parkinson's.
How is he doing?
At this best he's going to get. He's gotten worse.
Listen, I can empathize with all that, except this.
I come too far.
I mean, you shouldn't be sending pictures of your genitals to a 12-year-old girl, right?
I fucked up again. There's nothing else I can say, but I fucked up again.
How else
Do you think it was a BBC situation?
School,
Most definitely.
Do you have any hobbies?
Not really. I like driving and I like smoking cigars, but I can't do that for the rest of my life.
I like driving and smoking cigars. What is this, Ron Bennington?
I need to get structure in my life. And
Where are you going to go from
his
here?
son.
This is not a good day for you.
what else is new? It's never a good day.
Bob Bennington.
When did this start?
Big Bob Bennington.
The depression?
Yeah.
It's like since I'm 12, 13, I think it started. I've been through 4 or 5 doctors.
Oh, he got a tear out. He got one tear out.
Millions of different pill combinations. That's why I wanted shock therapy. I posted on the Whisper app last week because I've been feeling like having the withdrawal and stuff. I said I just want to kill myself. And the nurse from, I guess she's in England.
Does anyone in the chat know what Whisper is? Whatever that app
I
is.
told my doctor about it, but he doesn't want to do it. And he wants to wait and see if the pills work.
Well, I used to have an intern for these things.
Well, what you did here is hard to excuse, Vincent.
No shit.
But I hope you get help with all your other stuff.
Dude. Chris Hansen should have walked in and just been like,
Food, all right.
or not.
I just want to die. My life is miserable.
You guys are fucking pieces of shit.
Nobody wants you to die.
Nobody.
Chris Hansen is fat. That one, dude.
All right, listen to me.
Look at his little front curl. Chris
that's a
Hansen's got
weird
hair.
curl,
He's got
dude.
horrible hair.
Next step to get better.
Yeah.
Okay.
He looks like that singer.
I take no
I wanna fall in love.
I take no glee.
Oh, Isaac, or no, Chris Isaac.
Chris Isaac.
Yeah, Chris Isaac.
Yeah.
Put this side by side with those guys. They're the same person.
Will you promise to get some help?
What a wicked girl.
Dude, if you put it side by side, they look identical.
You gotta get help.
Make me feel this
I
way.
wish I just had a heart attack, but I was overdosing on the Adderall.
Look at me.
That's a good song. I like it.
Yeah, it's a really good song.
Promise me you will get help.
Yes, I don't want to be like
Good
this
video,
anymore
too.
with this. I need this.
Okay, so can we make this a turning point for you?
You should give him some stick time.
Dark as this looks right now.
Dog, could you imagine getting caught like this?
But
Like,
there's-
you're done
there's no way to
forever.
go but up from here. Go easy. Go easy.
Oh.
So you will get help.
Get that mask on.
Oh, no.
All right.
This is
Will you do me a
terrible
favor?
kitchen. I hate that backsplash. Look at that tile.
Leave the knife right here.
It's a terrible tile.
Take your hand glasses.
Wait, was that a knife or was that a Leatherman? Because there is a difference.
That was a...
Is it a Nokia?
Yeah, it's a brick phone. And put a dent in the table.
Leave the knife right here.
It looked almost like a... Yeah, it kind of looked like a wine opener or something.
And then once you head right out there, it's red, wet, cold. Is it even... I'll get the claw there. I'll get the claw.
Smart move. Chris Hansen's done this before.
Oh, God.
Oh, they hit him with the Spike Lee angle. Look at that. Oh, they're fucking this man up.
Which way?
He's just like poured into a Ziploc bag looking.
Somebody's about to pour something into him as soon as he hits lockup. They get in there and just start giving him the boots.
Stop right there, sir, please.
Oh boy. They got the taser out.
What do you just shoot me?
You know, all these guys got off
Oh yeah, yeah.
because it was like an argument of like entrapment. So like none of the like I think almost all these guys really didn't get any prison time because it was like they said it was entrapment.
That's the thing though, is like, would you rather do the prison time or have this shit broadcast on national television and exist on the internet forever?
Well, you know what happened was there was a rabbi that got caught like on the first season.
Yeah, I remember that guy.
Yeah, like really fucking like was a young boy and stuff.
Yeah. Well,
and like I think he's the one. He actually was the one that sued them and like stuff. So
I mean, to the shock and awe of the nation, I'm sure. Very litigious, very litigious people.
You remember that guy they caught like 5 times? Like,
yeah, dude.
Like they caught him like the same day at a McDonald's trying to be. Like, I was just trying to get something to eat.
Trying to get the cum out of my bag.
I just wanted a quarter pounder. That's all.
Oh boy.
Yep. Kids meal.
Harry Boothole says the cowboy hat really ties the outfit together. Yeah, it does. Cowboy hats are very slimming, and they make a short man seem taller.
It ties it together, but very loosely.
I love how the cameraman's just right there with it. He's not missing a shot.
Open. Trust me, I understand. Okay, all right. Okay.
Where's your knife? You got it?
It's in the kitchen on the island. Got it right here.
On the island. Correct terminology.
Okay.
He's got a gun. Oh, the boots.
Or a butt plug comes out.
One of those little jewels pop down. He's got his fucking Cordell from Walker, Texas Ranger boots on.
Someone will be right with you, sir, okay?
There's an awful lot of pleasantries in this video. A lot of sirs, a lot of things. An Ohio State shirt.
Because they're on film.
This happened?
What's that?
If I turned around and none of this happened?
We'll talk about that in a little bit, okay? I can't answer all that stuff, okay?
I do this shit too.
All right, no problem.
I do it, it's stupid.
All right, let's try to relax.
Well, the cops is like, you remind me of my son.
These cops are very nice considering they're dealing with a fucking child predator.
Because they're on film.
My name's Beth.
I just said it's not like normal practice for them. If they encounter this person and they know they're not going to be on national television,
yeah,
they're not acting the same.
Yeah, you're probably right about that.
Yeah, this is a produced show that was huge.
There might have been 1 or 2 nightsticks swinging across those tits.
When everyone's in and ready to go, good.
Oh, they got a woman cop driving them. That's powerful.
She's a social worker.
But they had to put a man cop in the back.
The guy cop rapes them both. Yeah, so that was that. What a way to get caught though. Like, that's just so terrible. How do you not just assume that if you're having these conversations online with minors and shit like that, that you're not already just in trouble? Like, I would just assume. I don't trust the internet anyway. Granted, I'm not some creep out here trying to chat up 12-year-olds, but like, if you are one of those dudes, wouldn't you just assume, especially now that all these things exist, like Dateline and all this shit has run its course, would you not just assume that every single person posing as a child on the internet is a cop, especially if they can have a coherent sentence? Have you tried to talk to anyone under the age of like 21? They're all stupid. Most people our age are fucking stupid.
Yeah, why would you talk to anyone? I barely have time to talk to you guys.
Oh, shut up, you fucking nobody.
I love talking to you guys. Like,
you guys.
Adam's so disingenuous. He's just such a bag of...
I am disingenuous. I like talking to you guys.
It's okay. It's all right. It's not the best thing in the world. I'll talk to you.
Robbie and I cut it up every once in a while, pretty hard actually. Like,
yeah, you do. Let me give you guys some insight into what it's like to have a conversation with Adam. The conversation takes place, and then without any warning whatsoever, he'll just drop the call or just get offline right away, and you're just sitting there. And it's usually me and Rabbi just sitting there like, well, I guess this is where we say our goodbyes, because Rabbi and I are the only ones that have any common decency left within us. And we have to be extra nice about our goodbyes because we just both got burned by a so-called friend. And it's just, I don't know. It's more trouble than it's worth.
It's not getting burned. It's just, if we're done hanging out, I'm just going to leave. What do you want me to say, dude?
You're a mean man and you don't deserve our friendship. That's what I'll say.
What do you want me to say? Like, yeah, okay. Well, can I do these? Like, oh, okay, I'll see you later. I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Yo, you hang up first.
No, I'm not even saying all that.
No, we have a fun time. All right, I'm ready to leave. You know?
Adam, you should at least give us the respect especially me, after a decade of friendship damn near, to at least say, hey, you have a good night, man. See you later. Then hang up.
But I'll tell you this. But sometimes it's funny to really burn someone, and I burned Rick.
Yeah.
Hard, dude.
Really badly. Really badly.
Hard on FaceTime, dude.
He fucked me up, dude.
It was a suplex, dude.
I walked right into it, dude. He was like, what did you say? You were like, oh, hey, dude, or something like that. Or no, you asked me a question.
No, you were talking about something.
Yeah.
I'm like, I was just basically like, oh, tell me more.
Yep, and I started to talk, and he just cut the call.
You began to pontificate, and I said, oh. And
I sat there with a stunned look on my face, looking at the phone like fucking piece of shit.
No, I acted really like I didn't act. I was like, to be honest with you, like I was actually interested in what you were saying, but I'm like,
it was too good. It was too good of an opportunity.
I need to just burn him right here. Like,
yeah,
I'm actually really interested. It's like, my best friend, so like, I want to talk to you, but it was like just a target.
It was a good opportunity. And yeah. Kyle says, Kyle says, apologize, Adam. That's never going to happen. First of all, Kyle, I appreciate you making the attempt, but let me tell you something.
Never.
I should have known that this was never going to change, because let me tell you something else. When I first started hanging out with Adam, he would come over to my house at the very least once a week, and in the initial days of us hanging out, I would go into my kitchen or go down to my room or whatever the fuck, or he would say he's got to go to the bathroom or whatever the hell. I'd get ready to go back in the living room, and as soon as I go back in the living room, my front door would just be wide open and he would be gone. His car would be gone. Like, he'd be nowhere to be found. He would just disappear and vanish until the next time I saw him. Leaving my door and my screen just swinging in the wind.
Oh, no. First of all, that would not be true. I would never exit a house and not close the door.
You have left my front door open several times.
Definitely have not. I would attest I have never left at least the caged. If I leave a place, I will close the door. Always.
Adam's a disingenuous piece of shit.
No, 100%. And then, at the one house you lived at, I was the only one shutting doors.
Also a good point. You were also the only one wearing your shoes in the bathroom, too.
Oh, no, that was a house before. I'm saying a house after that.
Oh,
People
yeah.
Close the doors.
Yeah.
But,
we lost a dog like that.
Hmm.
Oh, boy.
I close doors, dude.
I'm ready to close the door on this friendship. Let's get into Bologna Boys. All right, so this is just some of the most tacky shit you guys are gonna see all week. I was cruising Reddit, as I tend to do sometimes when I'm really thirsty for content for the show, and
I got the thirst.
Yeah, and I came across this video of a woman twerking on a dead body at a funeral. And I thought that this was just a one-off. And so I did a little bit of digging and whatnot, and I found that this is a pretty common phenomena. And there are several videos all over the place on several different platforms of women twerking on dead bodies and just making a straight ass of themselves at funerals. So without further ado, our Bologna boys, or girls, I should say, are the following women. Here you are. Who wears a t-shirt to a funeral too, by the way?
What the fuck? What the fuck?
What? You can only imagine the smell. That poor dead guy too, he's white as shit, dude. Like, that is a dead man.
Yeah, he's ashy as hell.
Yeah, but that's a bad choice. To put your genitals near his dead body. There's diseases that with necrosis or whatever. Like,
dog, I doubt they're worried about that. It looks like they're in an environment.
Well, it should be.
It looks like they're in an environment where like clean water is not an option.
Oh, that dead guy's probably vaccinated, so she's fine.
Kyle says, I bet this is Brazil. Probably. Somewhere Brazil adjacent.
Mm-hmm.
And then, God. Hello, cheese bag. Welcome to the program. Like the stream if you got a boner. Dude, this shit right here is, that's too much, man. Kissing dead bodies.
Oh, man.
Come on, man.
Oh, man.
What if you just got a boner? Like, you just see the genes rising.
Dude, that was corn pop in the casket. Dude. Rest in peace, corn pop, dude.
Bless up, bless up. Cheesebag says necro party. This is the next one here. We have woman twerks on coffin. Again, just straight class.
Well, that's a little, if it's just a coffin, that's a little more reasonable, I guess.
Rabbi, there's nothing reasonable about twerking
Robert,
on
that's not a coffin. That's a sneezing.
Ooh.
Oh my god. A dad joke, people appreciate it. Just say That's a baby casket. It's like 5 feet long. Okay.
What's with the windows in the casket?
Oh, the one side's open.
Dude, they're holding the casket up on motorcycles.
Is she pretty? I can't tell.
She's a busky woman, that's for sure.
Oh. I think she's not ugly.
I'm not. The problem isn't whether or not these women are ugly. It's just fucking in bad taste. But
yeah, but you know, that's forgivable.
But now that I've seen it with music and stuff like that, I can't say that I would be mad if like bitches enjoyed me enough to like want to show ass at my funeral. I feel like that would kind of be kind of cool. But still.
What if they have like prostitute versions basically of that, where they pay hot chicks to just twerk on a coffin?
I think that a lot of money would stand to be made.
Yeah.
So you would do an open casket?
No, I don't really care for all that shit. I mean, once I'm dead, I'm dead. You know, toss me off a pier or something. You know, don't be spending all that money on these fucking boxes just to bury it. I never understood that. Cremate me, throw me in the wind. I don't care. Do something.
Donate you to science.
What if we misinterpreted your statement of toss me off a pier, and then we just throw you off of Pier 1 onto the sidewalk of a Pier 1? Like, that's what we want. I thought. Did you hear that, Robbie? You said pier, right? Pier 1.
Just a slightly mangled corpse just in the parking lot.
Just a fucking dude is sitting on the sidewalk of a Pier 1 Imports.
I think you'd be hard pressed to find a Pier 1 Imports that's still open.
Oh yeah, I don't know if they are.
Dude, when I used to work at Chick-fil-A, I was actually just telling this story the other day. When I used to work at Chick-fil-A when I was like 14, 15, we started the fast food wars. There was a Sonic right next door to us, and so at nighttime we would fill up the to-go cups with ice cream, and we would start launching them over at the Sonic and like throwing it on their sign and on the side of their buildings and shit like that. And it was the summertime, so the sun would come out the next day and just make the whole place stink like rotten milk. And we tried to do it, like I tried to do it at Pier 1. I wanted to try to get Pier 1 involved in it because Sonic, they were having a good time with it. You know, we're all underpaid fast food workers, you know, and that just breaks up the monotony when you're throwing food and shit at each other. It was just fun. We tried to get Pier 1 involved in it. I got a large fucking to-go cup, filled it up with ice cream, not realizing how heavy that was. And I walked over to the Pier 1 Imports and I launched the ice cream at their sign. And it was made out of this brittle plastic. So the fucking cup went right through the plastic sign and dropped into where the light bulbs are. And so the light bulbs just heated up the ice cream and it made that portion of the parking lot smell like shit, dude. It was so rank. You could smell it from like our side of the parking lot. It was so bad for a while, dude. Oh, man. All right, so here's some more funeral twerking. Definitely not America, I don't think. Straighten the man's tie, come on. All right, there we go.
I'm not gonna comment on your statement.
That's a comfortable looking coffin. What if she just dropped his shit in the coffin?
Well, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
The next
Jeff Goldblum comes out. When you gotta go, you gotta go. That's a Jurassic Park cut. Come on.
This next one, they don't even. This chick doesn't even get to twerk or do anything.
View.
Yeah, I think actually. Let me check real quick because I think it looks familiar to me. Oh wait, no, never mind. Never mind. This is I thought that maybe this could be somewhere in the South. Or actually it could be. It could be. There's a Bellevue Memorial in Georgia. I feel like that's a pretty common name for any establishment or whatever, but whatever. This is just some bitch who tries to turn up at a funeral. Clearly they're in America in this one, and relatives aren't having it. Very cool.
I like their hairstyles.
I'm sure you do.
Twerk for my nigga. Can we get some music?
She has no ass.
Oh, they're escorting her off.
Her daughter just said it was okay. Oh, motherfucker, that's fake shit.
That's fake shit. All right, so Adam said he couldn't hear it. Basically what she says is, I want to twerk for my N-word. Can I get some music? And the family immediately says the no to that, and then some lady comes in, as you'll see here, to stop her. And when she's escorted off, she says, that's some fake shit. And she has no ass. I don't know why. People that try to twerk that have zero ass need to just stop it. And she's not wearing shoes, it looks like. It looks like she rolled up into a funeral with bare feet. Yeah, she did too.
Oh, they are bare feet.
That's fake shit.
Well, it's certainly not tiger feet. She's clearly on drugs.
I think like almost everyone's on drugs at that place. How are they not?
Ugh.
Oh, karate chop that. Oh,
that is a terrible ass.
Not good.
My goodness. That's just
so hard to say goodbye
to yesterday. Yeah, dude, that's no good. This is tough. I've been to a few funerals. for family members. And I've never witnessed anything as trashy as twerking. However, I have been involved in family funerals where there's been requests for like people to pose next to the dead body and stuff like that so that pictures could be taken and then later played on a slideshow at a reception dinner and stuff. And it's just, I don't know if that's common practice, but to me, it felt very odd to do something like that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
It's a bit macabre.
Yeah, it's not even. That's for sure.
Cheesebag says, Rick coming in with the Adam joke and he didn't even laugh. Yeah, I know. Don't worry. It happens. When you're a comedic powerhouse like I am, you just have to sit and just understand you're the best. And it's okay. I can live with that. I can live with being the best. Yeah. I appreciate you noticing it though, Cheesebag.
Heavy lies the crown.
Yes. That's a very good point. Do you have any cringy funeral stories? Either of you, as you sit in silence?
I don't know. It's just always weird. It's like a family reunion. Like you gotta talk to these people for like, an hour or two.
There's been. I'm sorry. There was a funeral I didn't go to. I had a friend commit suicide, and I knew that the church they were going to have it at was going to be like, we're all sinners going to hell and shit like that. So I didn't even go to that. And I knew that was going to happen. And people that did go told me, yep, you called it, dude. They actually did that at his funeral. I was like, yeah.
They were telling people at the funeral that they were going to hell and they were sinners?
Or that he was going to hell because he committed suicide and shit.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever.
I mean, look, Robbie, what kind of story was we telling, dog?
Yeah, that wasn't so much a funny story or a cringy story as much as it was just sad.
I
was through this.
It's a comedy show. Robbie comes in. Oh, my friend killed himself. Oh, I wish the co-host of this show would too. Nothing?
It was in Minecraft, really.
Oof. I did at that same funeral I'm talking about where I was told to pose next to the dead body. I was like throwing up gang signs and stuff, trying to be funny. And then I also took some pictures next to the powder blue, chromed out Cadillac hearse. And those pictures were shown first in the slideshow. And people kept walking up to me telling me like, oh, that was really sweet. You kept smiling. You really, made everyone, happy during the funeral and stuff. Everyone was like telling me what a great job I did. When I was just kind of making fun of the whole, like, oh, we're taking pictures of dead bodies and shit. I don't know, man. I can't be at funerals. Funerals are just a bogus enterprise in my head. I think it's ridiculous how much they cost. I hate how they hit you for money when you're coming in and leaving this place.
Yeah.
It's just
come
insane.
and go. Yeah, that's the gas station. So, I mean,
I've never been to a funeral that was like a celebration, like, certain places and cultures do.
Really?
It's always been just like, yeah, it's always, every funeral I've been to has just been like, okay. And they say we're going to celebrate this person's life, but like, there is no celebration. There is no fucking drinking or anything. You know what I'm saying?
Well, believe me when I say that there will be some celebration when I hear that you've kicked the bucket.
Yeah, cool.
Be out in my backyard doing backflips.
You can't wait.
Yeah.
Robbie, have you seen Snatch? Don't answer that question. I know you have. That's what the funeral would be like.
Doom, 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 doom.
Yeah, we just, the Brick starts boxing and like cooking sausages and say it's 5 minutes.
I thought you were gonna burn me in a caravan. That's what.
Oh no!
She's awfully partial to the periwinkle blue. No,
Pikey funeral.
I'll be like Avi. I'll be like Avi, dude. Somebody's gonna be like, oh, Robbie's funeral's on this 26th or whatever. I'll be like, who the fuck wants to see him? Your warm sandy beaches to me, cuz.
Fuck wants to see him.
Yeah, dude.
So when we gonna bury him?
Be like
5 minutes. Took your shit 2 minutes. 5 minutes ago.
I'll be like, flush that turd. No, I hate that shit. I hate the whole like, oh, we gotta be sad and whatever. We're all gonna die. You know, it sucks when you lose people that you care about. It sucks, but you know, it's an eventuality. We're all going to do it. My thing is like, why do humans always have to be so masochistic about things? We can't just enjoy anything. Like death is I don't understand why we have to be so solemn about the finality of death. I don't get that at all.
Well, some rappers may have said sleep is the cousin of death.
Is that Nas? Did you just do a Nas line?
I did.
That's an Illmatic line. Oh,
look it up.
Okay.
Call him.
I really appreciate everyone joining us for another installment of the Brass Tacks program. Please make sure you're subscribed if you aren't. If you haven't liked the stream yet, do it or don't. I don't give a fuck. Anyway, if you have any suggestions for the show or anything you want to see us cover, send the suggestions to therealbrasstacks@gmail.com or don't. To hell with you. We'll be back again next Saturday. What is it again? 5 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Mountain Time, fucking 2 p.m. I think Pacific. West Coast. Yeah, Rabbi's holding up a coffee mug there. Go buy those or don't. Links in the description. Whatever. Anyway, you boys have anything to plug? Plug it now, or don't.
We're also gonna start selling like these kind of things that have the brass tacks on them. These Erlenmeyer flasks. So.
We're not.
Look at that future.
And nobody tell Adam that I cropped out his stupid little nug, his fuzzy nug.
Oh, you did, dude.
I waited till the end to tell you.
I'd say free Chris Chan.
Oh, no, don't do that. Don't do that.
But seriously, free Julian Assange now. Free Daniel Hell, free Steve Donziger, and you can follow me on Twitter at SlickHando or at Rabbi Red Eye, and fuck your mother.
Oh shit! Have a good weekend, everybody. Take it easy. God damn it! I can't even fucking speak. Goodbye.